Action.
I get right into it. Nah, nah. You know, Jabo. So my name is Terrell Blair. We're filming for HLM Media, and so I did a lot of homework, right? You know.
Okay.
And so I'm getting into your music, right?
All right.
I'm getting into the sound, and I realized that you've been in the game for a little while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But let me ask you, Jabo. You know, do you feel how long? First and foremost, from what I gathered, right? How long have you been in the game?
Doing it at this level, I say since like 2011, 12-ish. You know what I'm saying? So about a good 6-7 years, just really hard. But I started like in 07,
Right.
8. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
getting my feet wet, trying to figure out my sound, trying to figure out how I want to really, do it. So yeah, by 2012 though, that's when I dropped the tape with Green Lantern.
Right.
With I'm talking one, and we took out from there.
So when you say right a different level, right?
Mm-hmm.
At that time, did you feel like you were a new artist again?
Yes and no, because it's like I did because it's so many people that haven't heard my music.
Right.
It hasn't reached their ears yet.
Right.
There's a lot of people that have heard it. And they're
Right.
like, well, hey man, we want that Jabo again.
Right.
We don't,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We like the advancement, we like what you're doing, but we like the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? We like how you was coming, you was hungry. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I don't sound hungry now, but
Right.
I done experienced a lot more. I done had a lot more sunny days than rainy days.
Right.
So yeah, so I can, you know what I'm saying, I can rap about some happier stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just finding that balance within it all. You know what I'm saying? But I really do be feeling like a new artist sometimes, especially when I get to come up here and talk to people like you. Yeah.
Well, but the great thing about that is that, in all actuality, you are seasoned.
Thank you.
You listen to your sound, but then you look at individuals that you're surrounded with, right?
Right.
A lot of them are seasoned, right?
Right.
So, you know, it's like ball. You know, it's like a sport.
Exactly.
In order to maintain, right, and keep your creativity, keep a sound, because now you gotta maintain a sound.
Got to.
That Jabo sound, or not what the other artist is doing, or what my surrounding state or my city is doing. I still gotta maintain a sound.
Right. Of course.
How is that, man?
I mean, it's kind of cool once you find yourself. You know what I'm saying? Once you find yourself and you comfortable with what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, and you kind of find your niche and your lane, it's just like, shit, just keep doing that. Whatever that is, just keep doing that.
Right.
That's what they like. Just keep doing that. Whether you have to recreate it 3, 4, 5, 6 times, put a little spin on it and do that again, because that's what they like. Whatever that may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do that. Whatever they fucking with, you gotta do that. Sorry, can I?
No, you good money, man. You good money. You know, and that's crazy you said that, right? Because I had read something about you know, of course, your affiliations with Future, right?
Of course, yeah.
And you said something that about how when he's in music zone, right? He in zone.
He in the zone.
But when he's just vibing, let him vibe.
Let him talk. Just do this. Be quiet. Just let him go. He'll walk from here to there. Just be telling you like jewels. You know what I'm saying? Just like you know what he's talking about, because they ain't regular conversations. You know what I'm saying? They only conversations people can have that's been in them shoes, that's been around billionaires and millionaires, rub elbows with these people, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's jewels that he be dropping on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let them go.
And I like to hear this, man, because now what happens is, you know, artists, when they get in their zone, right? When they get in the zone where they feel that they had maybe 3 hit songs, get cocky with it, right?
Yeah.
So now individuals that they quote unquote, right, will receive great information from, they block it.
Of course.
Or they get in a zone where it's just like tunnel vision.
Right.
So when I heard that, and now that you just reiterating it and you're doing it so naturally, I love it.
Yeah, man. Like, first time I met the dude, man, shit blew me away.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't even lie. Like, and I was just kind of in there on some humbug.
Right.
I mess with Scooter. Like, Scooter's my man. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, Scooter like, man, come up to the studio. You know what I'm saying? We all up here. Woo. So I was like, all right, let me pull up. And when I got there, Future was already talking to a studio full of people. Right. Everybody was just listening to him. So I was like, shit, let me get it. You know what I'm saying? Sit down to it. Right. You know, I did the tape Free Game with Sonny, me and BMG Sonny. So that's another one of Future right hand men. So you know, it's just they just embraced me, bro. Like they just embraced me because I came in with my own mind, my own, you know, some my own stuff going on. I wasn't asking for no handouts. I wasn't asking for no favors or nothing like that. I came in, they knew I was a man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
So they were like, okay, we can embrace that. We can rock with that, definitely.
And so, you know, like I said, once again, I hear the sound and I hear the fact that you're very receptive to retrieving information.
Right.
What is the pluses, not only music-wise, but business-wise? What has it helped with you with in regards to your label?
Man, everything. Like, it just show you how to, when you looking at somebody do stuff at the top of their game, it just give you a mirror to pattern your stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So, if his manager doing this, I need my manager to be doing this.
Right.
If his assistant doing that, why my assistant ain't doing it? Like, I need my shit to be patterned just like somebody that's very successful in this. You feel me? So it's a great lesson, a learning tool to just sit around these guys and soak up information. You know what I'm saying? It's just be around them, man. It's like the vibes are just so good.
So could you say team is important?
Team, it's very important. I mean, because you can't do nothing alone, man. You can't do nothing alone but be born and die.
Right.
Like that's pretty much the only thing you're gonna do by yourself out here. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to reach any type of success or any type of plateau in this music industry or any kind of other industry, you're gonna need a strong team, a genuine people that believe in what you got going on, you know? Because there's a lot of people, it's a difference between investors and believers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like an investor might put something into you, we're gonna put 300,000 in, and shit, we don't get it back in 6 months, then we done, we on to the next thing. A believer, these people will go broke. You know what I'm saying? Lose their houses, their cars, which I ain't saying it's a good thing.
No, right.
They believe in you that much. You know what I'm saying? They'll put their whole everything on the line because they want you to have it that bad. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's deep, Jabo. You know, once again, we and I say we may come from different cities, states, towns, right?
Right.
But we all come from the gutter. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
So when I hear that, right? Team-wise, was it hard for you to, right, pick a businessman as opposed to your man?
That's funny that you just say that. I actually just got out of a situation with one of my partners that I had put in position to handle a lot of my business. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good run, but it was just came to a point where, you know what I'm saying, he had to go do his thing, I had to go do my thing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right.
And so and that's just how I be in business when you're dealing with friends sometimes. You did, but at the same time, I still got love for him. He still got love for me. We didn't really fall too far out the loop with it. You know what I'm saying? But I saw where that old saying comes from. Like you should be careful about doing business with friends, people that you have love for. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you in business, man, it's all about the money. It's all about the capital. You know what I'm saying? Like friendship, we got feelings, we got, you know what I'm saying, history, we got all this stuff intertwined in these emotions. You know what I'm saying? And that and money could be a bad mix.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
And you know what's so crazy about that, right? I always sort of try to sort of create a question, right? That will capture that, right? And I'm not saying unfortunately it just so happened that you've been going through that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm glad that you were able to, you know what I mean, capture it, move with it, because then it becomes a hindrance, right? Not only in your music, but your career in general, you know what I mean?
Career, man, it's just your whole life.
Right.
Like I always tell people all the time, peace of mind is a virtue, bro. Like peace of mind is, you can't put a price tag on it. You can't put a price tag on worrying about if somebody out there working on your best behalf or if he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get people in there that you know that's gonna be head on. You know what I'm saying? All about you, all about what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just having that peace of mind with me, man. That shit, you can't put a value on that.
I love it. Brand wise, your label, what's the name of it?
Complete Game Entertainment.
Okay, so when we say entertainment is broad.
Yeah,
broad, man. Very broad. Besides the music, give me a host of other things that Complete Game Entertainment embodies.
Man, it just embodies just the go-getters, whatever you're trying to do. I did a movie in 2015.
Okay.
These guys I went to college with, man, Isabel brothers, they from Huntsville, Alabama, 3 brothers, you know what I'm saying? They did this movie called The Last Disciples. Basically it's a biblical movie, but it's brought into modern terms. You know what I'm saying? It's the story of Cain and Abel, which I play Abel in the movie.
Go figure.
Yeah. And I get killed and everything. It's crazy. But they got Candid, they got the story of the Noah, and they use like the Katrina. When Katrina happened, they used that to kind of tell that story. And then they got the one of Job. You know, Job lost everything.
Right.
He had to regain his faith in God. He got everything back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's an hour and a half movie, but it's broke up into 3 parts. Each part maybe like 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
And was it funneled through your company?
Well, I wouldn't say it was funneled through my company, but my company had a little bit to do with it.
Right, no, and that's what I'm saying. You know, because now what happens is, you know, you look at an artist, right? And in this day and time, man, for a lot, it's easy to put out music, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
You know, as a people of color, we'll focus just on the music, man. But you still want to embody a slew of other different things, man, that will help, right, maintain a level of constant flow of monies, or just in general. You know what I mean? Because now you're the artist, right? But you still want to bring up others. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So that's why I was saying, you know, what else you got going on up under that umbrella?
Yeah. Well, we trying to come with some other artists.
No, ain't no trying. They will be.
Yeah, we will be. I'm just getting myself situated, and get my feet planted good, so I can bring somebody else up and really help them. You know what I'm saying? And I like to be realistic with people. Like I can't. It's so many people I know that rap, and I can't just tell everybody, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna move you out to my house, and we're gonna record your EP, and I'm gonna hook you up with Rashida, and we gonna
right.
I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But what I can do, I maybe can do a feature for you. I can get on the record.
Right.
I can put you in contact with a few producers.
Right.
I can, you know what I'm saying? I just try to keep it in a realistic realm.
Love it.
When I'm trying to help my younger brothers that's coming up. You know
I love it. You know, when we speak of indie, right? What does indie mean to you? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, indie mean to me, man, is just like you trying to really figure out and master the game on your own without using the big machine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all it is. Because everybody, and not to get off topic, but I hate these artists that be like, yeah, I'm indie, and then you finally see this shit and they Atlantic, Columbia, Interscope, like you just have like 9 labels behind that shit. And they be talking about they indie, and I'm like, man, you're not indie.
That's why I asked this question.
Indie. You might have a partner, even a partnership is not indie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you got a couple of cats that's really out here doing it on the independent scale. That's really, you know what I'm saying, taking it from the ground up. Because in Atlanta, we got a couple of different labels that's really, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing.
Right.
Like you got like TIG, got like QC. Even though they have partnerships now, when they was doing it on an independent level, shit, they was breaking artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Rich Homie Quans, Lucci's, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like they were really breaking artists.
What are you saying with it, label wise?
I'm independent, but I'm definitely looking for a partnership. Like, hey, whatever come across the table, if it makes sense, we gonna do it for both of us. You know what I'm saying? But I've been having a pretty good time on the independent grind because you get to kind of call your own. You get to be the boss in a way. You know what I'm saying? You get to play the record exec. You know what I'm saying? You get to, okay, I want my shit to come out this day. We want to shoot that video. We want to do this. We want to go on this promo run, and you can set all that up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so that's one thing I like about it is the freedom to move around. Now the downside is you don't have the platform all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go through your tune chords, your distro kids, whatever you want to do, and put it out. But it's gonna be way different from when goddamn Tekashi 6ix9ine drops.
Right.
The shit on the billboard out there in Times Square.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that major look is definitely imperative.
So let me ask you, as you move around, right? Because at this moment, right? I'm pretty sure you're on a promo run, right?
Of course.
Have you figured out where you're strong at, sound wise, right? So you have Alabama. You have the ATL, right? You have that. You encompass that, right? But then that don't necessarily mean that another town, you know what I mean, up under that umbrella, you may be strong at. Do you kind of got a feel of where you strong
I'm getting it, man. And I normally don't feel it until I actually, like you say, go to these places and you might get a record play, or you might perform and you see people mouthing words. You're like, damn, I didn't know they knew that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, are you know what I'm saying? Put out a record and you see people on Instagram that's way in Ohio or somewhere jamming to your stuff. Like, so it's like I'm getting a grasp of it because I've been around a lot, but I can't pinpoint it.
No, well, you're not. But
I can't pinpoint it.
I asked that question, man, because what happens is, once again, you know, I like that you're here right now.
Right. Thank you.
You know, most individuals per the state, per the surrounding states, they will remain there.
Of course.
And have a big buzz.
Right.
And that's where you remain. So when I see you here in New York, you're like, listen, man, I need it all. You dig what I'm saying? I'm fishing.
Got to.
You know what I mean? I'm fishing. I'm working it. It's a process.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I respect the process as well, you know?
Thank you, my brother.
So, you know, I ask these questions not to put you in front of you like this one.
No,
I'm messing with you, man.
We family, man.
No, I'm messing with you, man. But you know, I'm glad that you like once again you're out, you know, you're doing what you do. In regards to your projects, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many projects have you put out?
Okay, we did Alabama Talking 1 through 4, so that's 4. Anatomy of a Street Genius, It's All on Me, 1997. Me and Trey, I don't know if you're familiar with this guy named Trans Lee. He signed the Hustle. Yeah. Me and him did a joint project one of these days. I did one with Hitmaker DA. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
I've done my homework, so I've been listening. So
That's 8. And it might be a couple of more other ones out there. I know I'm probably like 9 or 10 in right now.
Within a 5-year time frame?
Yeah, since about 2012, consistently.
Incredible, right?
Yeah,
Incredible.
Thank you.
Independently.
Yes, sir. Independently, like going to the studio every day with our own money, our own everything. You know what I'm saying? With everything. Like, it got to the point where I was running up so much in studio bills, I had to just buy my own studio. I had that shit for like 4 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, the money we spending, we could just go get a building. You know that, right? So we end up doing that and everything. So, man, it's just been a blessing.
Can you rewind that? Bro, the money we spending, right?
Right.
That comes from a team as well.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
Right, because now you got the members saying, well, listen, man, we invested in a year time frame, 13, you know what I mean? I'm just throwing a number, 13,000. Hold up. Yeah. If we do this such and such, boom, boom, boom,
right,
our return is going to give us this plus.
Mm-hmm.
Why not invest?
And we'll have free reign amongst the hosts. It'll be ours.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. I want to rewind it back to a project. What was it? 1997?
Yeah, It's All on Me.
I need you to break that down. Now, when I seen that, I said, I need to understand the gist of this.
Well, I did that, man, for BG, from Cash Money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had the project It's All on You. It came out in 1997.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I was feeling real nostalgic, I guess, man. I was in the studio, and long story short, the officials, they produced the whole thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They produced the whole thing. And they was just sending me beats, and they just sounded like old Cash Money beats, old No Limit beats and stuff. So I was like, bro, send me a lot of those. I was like, send me a lot of those. Come to the studio, whatever y'all need to do. Let's put something together. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's what we came up with. I said, I'm gonna call this shit 1997. It's gonna be an ode to BG. BG locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like that's the music I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came up on Hot Boys and Spice One, NWA, and Tupac, and Nas and Jay, and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it was just an ode to BG. You know what I'm saying? Y'all even did the cover the same way, like all that. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, right? Because you know we as a culture, hip hop, right? We'll sit here and create dialogue amongst us about who inspires us, right?
Right.
But when we in our zone, right, especially the artists, there's some, and I'm not taking away, but there's some that will never, right, pay homage.
Yeah.
So when you pay homage, man, I knew where I was going with that. I knew it. I already, you know, because I
saw what it was.
I said, like, man, and it takes for you to do a whole project, right?
Yeah.
How was the response on that?
It was cool because it kind of drew some of my older fans back to where I need them to be. You know what I'm saying? Like my older cousins and my uncles, and, you know what I'm saying, and my homeboy up the street. That you know what I'm saying? And they're like, bro, I've been waiting on you to just drop some old gangster.
Right.
And then the project just kind of gave me free reign to step all the way into that lane. Like if I never made any kind of old Cash Money music or No Limit music, or you know what I'm saying, it gave me the opportunity to do that. Though. Like I could go in and just be BG if I want to. You know what I'm saying? And it gave me the free reign to do that. And so the response was just incredible, man. It actually got a better response than I thought it would.
Wow.
And I didn't even get to promote it like that because I had ended up I had broke like my legs.
Right.
I was laid up the whole time the shit was out. And then by the time I healed up, I was still trying to drop something else. So yeah, I really enjoyed making that project, and I really enjoyed just making the cover. I enjoyed everything about it.
Right.
Shooting, doing the cover, naming the songs, recording the songs, like all that. Like it was great.
How long, right, do it take for you now to work one single, right? And I ask this question, right, because there's a constant flow, right? The mindset is so ABC like now, right? You know what I mean? Dude just put out a song and don't give it life.
No.
3 weeks down the line, they putting something else, and you're like, man, I didn't even marinate over the first joint.
Yeah.
How important is it for you to, allow your audience to marinate off of a single or a project?
It's very important, but I think you gotta like know who your audience is, because like these young kids, man, their attention span like this. It's like it's so small, you know what I'm saying? Like they might listen to it one time, watch the video one time, especially if it ain't got no rewatchability.
Right.
It's just a regular normal video. Man, they might watch this shit one time and okay, what else you got? They go on to the next thing. So they kind of be sitting back waiting on you, like, okay, that's cute, like, but come on with some else. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of put the artist in this weird spot to where you want to let the songs marinate and have life, but then you don't want to get lost in the shuffle. Because like sometimes you can let a song come out. I don't know how many songs come out a day. Let's say 150.
Right.
150 songs come out every day.
Right.
All right. So if I put this song out and I let it sit for a week or two, see what it do. We try to make the transition so quick to the next song because it's like, let me hurry up. That shit ain't get the instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? And it play off social media too, because you post a picture, you think that bitch gonna get 1 million likes right then.
Right.
When it don't, you like, man, what the fuck? Like, what I did on the last picture to get 500 likes that I ain't doing on this? I need to show some more jewelry. I need to, I need to do this, that, and the third. So.
But see, Jabo, that's the thing. When do teams step in? Right. Peep game. And how far do you allow status quo to dictate the movement, and your direction? You have to be careful with that, especially as an indie too.
Of course, because it's a thin line between looking crazy and being a genius. It's a very thin line. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, it's all about the person. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the type of person you are and who, like you said, who you got in your camp. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you can't let these folks tell you what to do. You can't let these you can't let this, especially not social media.
Have you fell into that though?
A little bit. Like I get on there and flash some cash every night. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what get the likes. That's what these people want to see. If you want to get a deal, these people want to see numbers. These people they don't care about you keeping it real in the streets and you keeping it real with yourself. They like, look, man, if they start square dancing, we want you to square dance. Yeah, but then you lose that off. You know what I mean? Like, you lose. That I'm seeing. That's the sacrifice you gotta make though. Right, guys. You gotta ask yourself.
Where do your team come in? Where do your team come in, Jabo? Like, where do your team see? And that's what I'm saying. There still has to be a level of you. Of course. You know what I mean? Like, because now that indie, remember I'm still indie, so I feel that I have the autonomy, right? But I don't want to wear myself out. Of course not. Right? Because I got the studio now. Right. You know what I mean? I got the team. Right. I got a little funds here and there to throw around, but do I really have the funds to throw around? Do I really have the wherewithal to say, okay? So, I ask these questions, man, because sometimes we get caught up in the shuffle, man, and the shuffle will continue to go on. Right. You'll get lost in that shuffle. You definitely will. But it's just all about how you just take it on, how you handle it as a man or as a person or, you know what I'm saying, as a team of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, vote on it. Y'all think I should do this? One yay, nay? Alright, well, I think I should too. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just come down to what type of person you are, man. Like, if you're a strong-minded person and you're going to stand on your morals or values or principles anyway, you're going to do that regardless across the board. Whether it's rap, whether it's a street fight, whether it's whatever. You're going to stand on what you stand on regardless. So, social media and the outside stuff sways you different ways. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you got a strong mind, man, you can do anything. Once again, You working a single?
Yes, sir. Learn how to act featuring YFK and Lucci.
And when did y'all officially introduce this to the world?
Ooh, yeah, it hasn't came out yet.
Officially?
Nah, it ain't officially came out. It's like we let Audio Mac do an exclusive release on it.
Right.
So Audio Mac got the record. You know what I'm saying? It's going out to the DJ and stuff now, and the video will be out this weekend.
Right.
On all hip hop. So
okay. So we'll put that on our site as well. We'll push it.
Yeah. So that's about where we at with it, man. It's a dope record, though.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. How did that come about? How did that relationship come about?
Just being around, man. Just being in the streets and running around. And I was in the studio one day. I did that record. I actually got 2 verses on that record. You know what I'm saying? I did the record, and I was just thinking like, man, who would be dope to put on this record? You know what I'm saying? I had just come off the record with Scooter.
Right.
Water Whipping.
That water whipping is tough right there
thank
too.
You, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
But listen, I just want to rewind this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here in New York, right? I mean, we try to deal with the lingos or whatever, but break down that water whipping, man. Please help me understand what I'm going to it and everything.
Yeah, all right, man. Water whipping is just metaphorically, it's like taking nothing and making something.
Okay.
All right, and I used it in a dope reference. Like when you water whip, you take the, you know what I'm saying? You dump
right,
dump back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we took it in that. So that's why I said we water whipping on the track. So we making the track nothing. Now we making it something.
Say no more.
We water whipping in the trap.
Say no more.
We doing it there. We doing it the whole way. I even had my dog, one of my partners. He got the alkaline water.
Right.
He sell those.
Right.
He put water whipping on some of the water.
Right.
I'm bringing the clean water to the trap. You know
right.
So he had actual water.
Right.
So
I didn't mean to deviate, man, but I had to get.
You good, man. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Turning nothing into something, man.
Right. So now back to
learn how to act.
Yeah.
I done the record, man, and I said, let me reach out to somebody, and I was like, Lucci will be perfect for this record. So I had my people reach out to him. My partner Bush, he got a relationship with Big Rankin anyway. So, and I be around them guys all the time.
Right.
So, man, we sent Lucci the record, and he just sent it right back, easy, quick, like, you know what I'm saying? We handle what we need to handle, and he sent it back.
Is that single part of a new project that's coming out, or you currently?
Yes, I'm working on a project, Never Stop Working. That's what I'm gonna call it. And we got a single on there called Never Stop Working, featuring Young Scooter and Young Bands.
I love that one.
Yeah. So we just trying to work, man. We just trying to work, bro. I got Gucci Man on the project. I got TK Krabs on the project. Of course, Scooter.
Wow.
Yeah. That's one of my brothers too.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we just put it together, man.
Right.
Whatever I can get done, I'm just trying to get it done.
Can I ask you, Jabo, at this moment, has it been easier for you to secure features?
Yes. I can't even lie. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, because they like, oh, bro, you already got regular Gucci. Like, shit, I'm trying to get on your song. You know
right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely easier to secure features. And I'm not even searching for a lot of features right now. I want to work with T.I., of course.
Right.
I want to work with, of course, if Jay-Z come through, shit, I throw up the rock.
Right, yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Nas has been my favorite rapper forever.
Then you majorly cool, man. That's everybody know that's me.
Nas is my guy. Illmatic is one of my favorite. Like if I was on the island stranded, Illmatic 1 through 10, them home runs.
Say no more. Come on, I'm rocking with you even more, man.
So it's just like, if it ain't none of them people, I done work with Yo Gotti, A Ball, MKG, Carl Thomas, Stewie Brock, just some Verse Simmons, just some of everybody.
Right.
Like, I be forgetting sometimes all the stuff I done, but
yeah, let me, I want to get this out of you, man. Give me some other business ventures that you're currently working on or you would like to work on.
All right, let me see, man. I want to kind of. One of my partners been into that sports management a lot, and he been kind of moving with that thing, man. Salute the Hog Management. He's been moving with it, and I kind of like that because I'm a sports guy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of stuff about sports. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to school on a baseball scholarship. Right. So I would definitely love to try to get into this sports management. Like, and it's just something I've been thinking about in the back of my head because I seen my partner do it. Right. He's having a lot of success with it. You feel me? And I'm like, man, I love sports. I know stats. I know players. I can see them when they coming through middle school.
Right.
What they supposed to be. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so I would definitely love to get into some of that. And of course the acting thing, you know what I'm saying? Would like to do another movie or something like that. And like I say, bring some more artists along, man, and make some people big.
That's what I know.
Make some people big.
That's what I know, man. Have I left anything out?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Nah, we done covered a lot, bro. We covered a lot.
Your social media. Give them the social media.
At Jabo ENT. That's JABOENT. That's across the board.
Did I should, because you know you'll give me the eyes. Did I forget anything?
You know, don't make me. Everybody's making you a better day for people.
No, I mean I gotta ask now. You know what I'm saying? We've been giving the eye like, did I do wrong? Nah. No. You know, I ask that, man. I always, once again, it's about team. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that you capture everything. You know.
Of course.
You know,
if you just want to go into some traumatic shit that happened. No. We can talk about shootouts.
No, man,
stuff like that.
That's the easy, but see, that's the easy thing.
Yeah.
For me, when I'm interviewing, those are things that, you know, I want the typical fan to deviate from. You know what I mean? So I want them to understand who you are. You know what I mean? Like, if you notice, right, you spoke. You didn't really speak in volumes even when it came to school, you know what I mean?
Right.
The typical artists that sit here, right, their schooling is the streets.
Right.
Not that they don't acquire a great amount of information as businessmen as they move forward.
Of course.
But you went to college.
Yeah, of course. I graduated from college. I worked in my major for like 5 years prior to rap.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So now, you know, the typical question, so why? You know, the typical question, well, why are you not, right? Or by what you currently went to school for, right?
Yeah. Cause I wasn't making no fucking money doing it. I was broke. I was broke as hell.
So let me ask you something. What did you
I majored in radio and TV broadcasting.
You don't think that it will materialize now?
Oh, of course. Because I know what these guys doing. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. I can be in front or behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I worked in news. So I did in-studio camera, audio, master control. You know what I'm saying? So I was the guy that was there in the midnight oil. You feel me? Like playing the commercials and the paid programming and recording cartoons and for Saturday morning and all types of shit like that. So
this is coming soon to CGE. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He talking about he ain't make no money initially, but it's about to come. I see his partner over there looking with the smirk like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And I ain't gonna knock it and say I didn't make no money, but it was just I saw a ceiling. You know what I'm saying? In there, I learned everything in there. It wasn't nothing else for me to do. But shit, be in front of the camera and report, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like other than that, I was like, oh no.
Well, it did give you structure.
Of course, it gave me structure. It gave me just the presence to know how to put production together. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have the A block, B block, C block, D block. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fill that stuff in. Everything gotta be timed out. Everything gotta hit when it's supposed to hit. If it don't, we gotta make up time. We gotta put in time.
You talking your language right here.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? So it taught me how to run a show.
Right.
Almost. You know what I'm saying? And how to work on the fly. Like we don't have that graphic. Let's go. Let's keep going. Or we don't have that whatever. Let's keep going. You
Movie coming soon, y'all. Movie coming soon. His documentary.
Yes, sir.
In closing, Jabo, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, brother. It's
no doubt.